Legend of Total War here with part 21 of my Empire Total War Blitz Campaign as Great Britain. So, previously we destroyed Austria, and now we're moving on to the Ottoman Empire. We've already taken a few settlements from them, and I sold them another one, getting a lot of money off them. Now, these 6 generals here, everyone except for John Churchill, has no movement points. John Churchill doesn't have that many either. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to have him act as a suicide general in this coming battle. I'm going to have you make the attack. Because I don't want to use up John Churchill's movement, not all of it, not until we absolutely have to. Which we really shouldn't ever need to. So I'm only going to bring in 1 artillery to this because we're not up against much. And if we're going to make it all the way to India, I might need that artillery 1 or 2 more times. I'm not going to be able to use it any more than that. In fact, I kind of wish I hadn't used it as many times as I had. But it's not like I'm going to go all the way back to the fucking beginning of the turn to you know, redo all that shit. Waste half a bloody week on that. Fuck that. Okay, this is good because there's not too many buildings. I hate it when there's like a big fucking city right in front of the thing. Of the fight. Okay, John Churchill's here, but where's the other guy? Well, I don't know. It doesn't even matter. This is a pretty good spot here, I think. Maybe because he's coming in from the exact same spot, he'll show up just later on. It should still show his face. We'll know if it's him. So we just need to get set up. Okay, where am I going to put the artillery? Because that's crucial. I don't want to set up too close to the town. The thing is, it's a little bit of an uphill battle the more we go out this way. This looks like a reasonable spot here. Fairly high ground. Yeah. Put him here. And then we just need to wait for the rest of our reinforcements to show up. So yeah, I think I just clocked out for a minute there. What the fucking... Where is he? The suicide general didn't even show up. That's fine, I didn't need him to show up, I just could have used one. Like I was just sitting there going, duh. Whatever. I probably should... This is why I pause the recording while these battles are going on sometimes, because there's just nothing going on. Alright, now let's have a look here. I know I need to reorganize this, but I hate doing that. Alright, so sort out the pikemen together. And the infantry. Technically pikemen are infantry as well, but whatever. and then all the cavalry. can't put the artillery in a group because it's just one guy. Now, you come with me. You're going to go and activate these guys because they seem to be not doing anything. Now, the ideal situation is to get them to come in one at a time, but that may not happen. Don't fire at will, not while this guy's out here. So they'll just sit there because we're massively out of range, and I've already sent the horses off. I don't want to be fighting anywhere near this city here. It makes it hard to hit. Even if you end up destroying the buildings, it still gets in the way. So just get in somewhat close. See, they've activated. Not all of them, but that's okay. In fact, it's better off if not all of them activate. So from here, I'll just pause the recording until something interesting happens, because I reckon I'm just gonna do the detach, reattach glitch, and yeah, just kill them all eventually. Okay, so this battle is going pretty differently than expected. Really would have been nice if that fucking suicide general would have showed up. However, these guys just seem to have ignored the attach-detach glitch entirely. Luckily, most of them are melee units, and by the time they got here, they were quite tired. Now, we just had a big run-in there with the Israelis, who killed a few of my line infantry there. Not really a big deal, because these guys here, they just don't want to play ball on the usual shit, which is fine. At this stage, I guess it's fine. But the battle's going very quickly, and we are taking, you know, a handful of casualties. Nothing major. These guys are coming in from weird angles. I'm having to tell certain guys here, like, to not fire, because they're otherwise going to shoot my own units. You've taken a little bit of damage, but for the most part, you're fine. As long as they're shattered, I don't give a shit. What are these over here? Oh, God damn it. Alright, is that shattered? Good. Your next job, shoot them. Come on, right down the line there. Trying to skirmish, but they're not the fastest movers. Okay. If I'm going to send anyone to go run them down, I will send a general to do it, because they all need to be left behind anyway. I reckon what they're going to do is they'll rally right as I get to them. I jinxed it so they wouldn't. I don't even believe in jinxing, but it fucking happens to me every goddamn time. Good. Okay, so the battle's actually gone really well, apart from the fact that we lost, like, let me see, 12 men on that, which, you know, sucks, but they've been sitting there not taking casualties, and they did help us break that. Not that they were a fantastic unit or anything, but I don't know. And you can see here, this battle went so quickly. This is like from one bloody canister shot. And I've got one other unit over here that isn't doing anything. Oh, they've got more Israelis. Why haven't they been adhering to the attach-detach glitch? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if they do or they don't. We'll find a way around it. And 12 casualties, not that big of a deal. We just have to make sure in the next few battles that we don't take any casualties on the line infantry. And like I said, if we were to lose, you know, 2 men a battle, there's 2 men per city. There's about 100 cities to take. Well, less than that now. That's what, 300 casualties, 2-3 men. We're losing 10 men in every battle. It's 1,000. We've got enough men to count for that. I gotta wait for them to get here. Alright, you're gonna need to go into round shot again. I don't think they're gonna be too happy when they get close, because for one thing, their general's dead. And he's the last man standing, so yes, I reckon a couple of shots of canister shot and they're just gonna piss off. And these here are not even real line infantry, they're just I should know because I bloody played as the Ottomans. They can't, they're just not as good line infantry. And they've got no bayonets because I didn't sell it to them. Doesn't matter how many we kill, it's just a matter of morale, I think, at this point. Alright, stop that. Looks like he's heading over here to this unit. This general. Okay, I really want to make sure that this shot is a good one, so we'll wait a moment. Okay, I think they're running. No, they're not running. Okay, make it count. If you guys can manage to get 4 canister shots into it, I'm certain it'll run away. That was pretty damn good. Come on, one more. Oh, that's right, I put his bayonets in. Fuck. Come on, one more. Oh, just in time there. They didn't get a chance to shoot. Perfect. I mean, it wasn't a perfect battle, but that there was as close as you can get. I don't know why my suicide general didn't show up. He really could have been useful when they were going all spastic on me. So 21 men lost. Most of that were general's bodyguard, I think. That's good. Another region down. A very small region, though. Anyway, you need to meet back up with them. Our next stop is Athens, Greece. So I'm going to quick save it first. How many movement points are we going to take to get there? Now the thing is, I could send someone to go pick them up and bring them to here. I could do that. But I'm wondering if I should do that. That's nothing, but this one he's probably going to need the whole army for that. So yeah, I will walk them down here. I think it's just... I've got the money for it, so... should be fine. Anyway, I'll pause the recording as I make my way down there. But before I do that... we need to leave some of these generals behind and hire some new ones. No, what am I doing? We're keeping... we can still use them one last time for an attached detach. We need to leave one of them behind. Okay, then, let me just quick save it again. You and you. Need to be hiring the generals, so. Oh shit, he can't even move at all. From this position, but that's fine. He shouldn't be losing any movement points. So we need to hire 6 generals. 3 more. So that cost me 4,800, which is not that much. 1 more. Now hopefully these 6 generals hit. Oh, you're gonna be shitting me. He ran out of movement. Let's try again. I don't want to leave behind John Churchill. Alright, so... how are we going to do this? Oh no, I could hire it into this unit. He doesn't actually need to have any movement left. Let me just... so I'll just reattach you into there. The new general has full movement. Good, that works just as well. Let's do it now like this. Okay. John Churchill still has a small amount of movement. all of these guys here, apart from you of course, should have full movement range. Alright, good. So I'll pause the recording as I make my way down to Athens, where we'll finish off the Ottoman Empire's down there before heading to Istanbul, which, you know, is quite a distance from Athens. I mean, if we really want to get to India, I mean, if we want to be as cost efficient as possible, we can do it next turn. But I don't know. Anyway, I'll pause the recording and make some decisions on what we need to do next. Okay, we've made our way down to Istanbul here, instead of going to Athens right away, because the distance between Sofia and Istanbul is less than Sofia and Athens. Plus, we can get picked up right from here and go straight to Athens, whereas from Athens, going back to Istanbul, that's kind of a pain in the ass. So, let's get on with it then. So there's 10 units here that we have to worry about. But it's an eastern style fort. They usually come down pretty easily. Only using one artillery. God, I wish I had a second load of mobile artillery. Make things so much easier. Also make things easier if my line infantry, the guys with guns, so the line infantry and militia, weren't completely fucking useless. I still need them, but they are a terrible shot. Like, really terrible. Like, you can have a whole line of them, and one unit of theirs comes into them, you kill like 10 men. It's pathetic. Alright, so everyone just needs to stay here, waiting for my reinforcements. Need the artillery to come around the side here and shoot that down. Now, because it's a forwarded settlement, there's always the chance that a unit is going to go spastic, which is a pain in the ass when they do that. Now, in case you're unfamiliar with my term for spastic, it's when they switch between idle and running, and they're not really going anywhere, and it chokes up the processing. It makes the frame rate go gradually down to pretty much 0. And there's nothing about, you know, running a computer on a potato. It's purely, this game is badly optimized in that regard. It happens almost every fort battle. The bigger the fort, the more likely you are to get the spastic unit. Gotta keep them back here, because if we go within their range, then they can actually damage us. From here, they can't damage us. Right, put these guys in a group. I mean, it says they're getting shot, but they're not really. Like, it takes the damage down to 0. Let's get in somewhat close. About there should do it. And once we've taken down this whole section here, probably best just bombarding them for a little while. I should have actually put a suicide general out there. Hang on. Let's group these guys up. It's alright, they can't hit us. They're way out of range, and from here it's a blind spot, so we're in range, but they can't hit us anyway. I want to get as close as possible without alerting them too much. That should do it. Stand right there. Be safe. Also, look how quickly that went down. Went from 6% to 42% in a blink of an eye. Man, when that blows up, man, a lot of men are gonna die. That's perfect. Come on. Speed it up. There's a lot of men on this wall here. They're gradually getting off. You fucking missed the chance. Oh, hang on, they're getting back up there. This is where it helps to have 2 loads of cannons. Hang on, stop. Wait for the right moment to shoot. These guys keep going up and down the wall. There now. So someone copped a wall up there. Down to 24 men. 56. Pretty much an entire battalion destroyed. And look at that one, that one's even worse. They shouldn't have any problem coming over here. Alright, now I'm going to destroy this section here. Now, the spastic unit usually doesn't present itself until a section of wall has been destroyed. And it's usually one of these 3 that stick. It's this one here, that's the spastic unit. Or maybe not. It's this one. It's the one that always twirl their fucking things around. Wasn't fucking shooting the entire time there. Okay, actually what I'll do instead, how's that range? Let's get more over here. Because this thing's kind of in the way. And I'll shoot the spastic unit. Try and thin it out. I mean, the frame rate hasn't gone down too much right now, but it will. Fought enough fort battles to know how spastic things get. Oh man, I'd love to shoot right down that line there. Alright, well at this point here I might pause the recording and just let things go. And if anything interesting happens, we'll resume recording then. Alright, we're approaching the end of this battle. It was pretty straightforward. I sat my ass over here and watched as these guys just blindly just kept throwing unit after me, and we lost a grand total of 2 men. I wouldn't have called that interesting though, because it was just, as you can see, it's just a slaughter. Because they'd come up to this point here, because a lot of them are just melee units, they'd come to this point here and instantly shatter, and then, as you can see, they'd run away out this way. This guy up here, I just ensured that he's stuck there. And this is really all they've got left. So what I was thinking was just getting a little bit closer with the artillery, because yes, you can actually put the artillery inside the fort, and just canister shotting their ass. Or their face, whichever. Their asses look like their faces, and their faces look like... Hang on. Could easily ruin my day. Get him out of there. It's okay, these things have a huge amount of hit points when they're like this. If he walks out there, he's fucking dead. Motherfucker, I'm not letting this happen. Everyone stop shooting, just charge them. It's a good thing they've got a lot of hit points when they're like this. God, what does it happen? I do such a fantastic job when it's not recording, and then as soon as I put the recording on, fucking idiot time. Just doubled my casualties of the battle. Fucking stupid kill moves, just get rid of the loser. Do you think you're going? No, you're more likely to shoot each other. Okay, I don't need you anymore. Get out of here. go and capture the town square, because that's the only way I can win now. I can't break them. It wouldn't be funny if you actually killed this general. Killed one of my fucking guys. Loser. Well, whatever. Expendable generals. So that's a grand total of 5 men on this battle. That's perfectly acceptable when it comes down to, you know, capturing Constantinople. Or Istanbul, whichever you want to call it. Byzantium. As long as my artillery's remaining undamaged, I mean, it has taken 1 or 2, it's taken 3 casualties in the total time I've had it, for this whole one turn. Don't forget, that was trained at Alsace-Lorraine. It's come a long way in a single turn, and we're not done yet. These guys are going to end their turn in India, if I have my say over it. Lost 5 men. And they've lost their capital. I bet they're pretty pissed about that. I don't really care if they are. Okay, now what to do? Firstly, quick save it, obviously. Just thinking. Well, obviously, you know, I set things up over here so that they can be transported by sea. Now, this guy here would have to be left behind. And he was the one that took damage as well. Maybe I should have actually used him a bit more. It doesn't matter. Let's see how many casualties we've taken in total with the line infantry. There's no point replenishing them because they're not going to get a chance to recover. At this rate, there isn't going to be a turn 4. Anyway, we've got 4 units of line infantry, and one of them is slightly more than half damaged. Has slightly more than half their troops, so we're making pretty good progress, I think. We did leave behind a militia unit a little while back. Don't I have 2 militia? Oh yeah, one's in here. It comes down to tossing up whether or not I even need to get these settlements this turn or not. Because I mean, I've got enough money here to purchase more than 60 generals. But what we got to understand is this used up 1.5 generals worth of movement. What is it going to take to conquer every settlement between here and goddamn fucking India? We can't just get to India. If we want to take Ceylon next turn, we have to conquer this region here. We need that port. And probably every other port along here that's undamaged. That one actually looks damaged. If I took this port here and hire a ship, I don't think I could get there. Not without the movement bug, so I need to have more than one port if I was going to do that. So yeah, it's a long way to go, and there's no more money after that. I mean, after this, 53,000, this is, well, 54,000 sort of. This is all we've got. So I've got to make a judgment call. How much is that going to cost me to go do it? 2,000 worth of generals, maybe less than that. But then, look how much further we've got to go. And don't forget, we have got these guys mostly fresh. So, anyway, I'm going to end the video here and make my next plan. So like and subscribe, part 22's next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.